Well, Democratic Senator John Fetterman has checked himself into the hospital for depression, and we're going to walk through this. His wife, Giselle Fetterman, writes on Twitter, after what he's been through in the past year, there's probably no one who wanted to talk about his own health less than John. I'm so proud of him for asking for help and getting the care he needs. And attached is this statement from Fetterman's office. Pennsylvania U.S. Senator John Fetterman's chief of staff, Adam Gentleson, on Thursday released the following statement. Last night, Senator John Fetterman checked himself into Walter Reed National Military Medical Center to receive treatment for clinical depression. While John has experienced depression off and on throughout his life, it only became severe in recent weeks. And I think it was the right decision to himself check himself in and handle this in the way that will be best for his health, which is crucial. Even people who have huge positions of power also deal with what everyone does with our mental health. The good part about this, as the Washington Post writes, is Senator John Fetterman's hospitalization for depression is most likely to be short and successful, more a reset during a difficult period than a life-altering, career-threatening event, according to mental health authorities, other stroke survivors, academic research, and people on Capitol Hill. So because he had a stroke, that seems to be part of what could be contributing to this, despite lingering misconceptions about the gravity of hospitalization for acute depression. It is mainly a safe, speedy way to address a crisis. The vast majority of people resume the lives they led previously, though they may need ongoing outpatient care. The hospitalization doesn't necessarily say anything about his future status, and then it continues. And so, as I said previously, I think this is a really good decision on his part to go ahead and get the treatment that he needs. And then one of the things that's naturally going to be discussed is how will the public perceive this? And Al Sharpton on MSNBC had a response to that.
It's a traumatic event on every level. And so I think the total focus is he going to get better? He needs to get better, and then talk about the political future from there.
No, I absolutely agree. The first concern must be his health and whether he gets better. But the politics of it is something you have to deal with because he is a sitting senator, and he is a very obvious rising star in the Democratic Party, depending on how this works out. But I have to agree that people relate to people that rise up, but also shows the same vulnerabilities that they've either faced themselves or are familiar with. So politically, I think this doesn't hurt him. And the fact that he himself and his staff says he himself went forward and admitted depression and wants to deal with it, I think he can come out at the other end of this, given if all goes well with his health, as a hero, as somebody that stood up and did what I wish I would have done, or my aunt should have done, or I want to do if I'm faced with that. And I think that Joe, in the end of the day, the politics of it may work for him. I just hope that the health side of it, that he gets where he needs to be.
Absolutely. So hopefully he will, as Al Sharpton said, get to where he needs to be and back to a nice, healthy place. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to be a part of what makes this show possible, plus get access to the full video version of the show hours before all the clips are uploaded to YouTube, plus get the full bonus show every single Saturday, you can do so by going to patreon.com/Luke Beasley. That's patreon.com/Luke Beasley. Link in the description.